morning, Philadelphia Eagles fans, and good morning, NFL fans, to Week 17, the final week of the 2016 football season. Well, our Eagles finish our season here at home without a ticket to the playoffs, playing against the, and I have to say this, the NFC East champion, #1 seed in the NFC, Dallas Cowboys. Now, as it's starting to rain, good. It's been a very interesting season here in Philadelphia. I'm sad that it's ending this week, but I do believe that there's a future that is potentially bright. I'll be going over that more in the future. Actually, I think it's snowing right now. Whatever. Of course, our season starting off 3-0, especially a big win against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Went through a rough time where we're playing a lot of close games against like Detroit, the Giants, Dallas, and we didn't pull out any of those games and found ourselves in a position where we needed to win out to have a playoff bid. But our season getting closed out against teams like Seattle, Green Bay, and even Cincinnati. When it seemed like our team was losing hope, it seemed like problems were mounting up and we weren't going to be able to get through that, and who knows what the future is going to be even for Doug Peterson. Our team started to show a little bit more fight these last couple weeks, including last week's victory against the New York Giants, which also have a playoff ticket themselves. You know, this is, like I always say, this is a marathon, not a sprint. And as an Eagles fan and as fellow Eagles fans, we want to see things happen now. But we have to be very real about where we're at right now. Where we're at is building. We had 3 years with Chip Kelly and pretty much destroyed us. If you look at some of the players that let go, LaShawn McCoy, Deshaun Jackson, and Jeremy Maclin. Those are players that, when you lose those kind of players, it's hard to replace in 1 year. We have to start drafting well, and there's a lot of things we have to do. I'm going to talk about it on the off season, but realistically, I'm going to end the season like this. I'm very proud of my Eagles showing fight these last couple weeks. I don't believe that we're going to lay down against the Dallas Cowboys, and I believe they're going to play their starters because I think they want to stay in playoff mode and want to stay in fight mode like they did against Detroit. So I think we're going to have a real game on Sunday, not a preseason game. But as a real fan of football, I'm also going to show my respect to every NFL team that has a playoff ticket, as well as the Super Bowl champion of this year. So I'm not even going to do videos until a month after the Super Bowl is already played. So I'm proud of my Eagles. I'm looking forward to building in the future and building through the draft and continuing to talk to you guys maybe in April or May or so. But for right now, give shout outs to all the different teams that in the NFL that deserves to play in the playoffs this year. And this year I'll start off with the AFC. Any person I know is a diehard fan. Big shout out here from Philadelphia. Starting from the AFC East, the New England Patriots. I know a lot of people love to hate them, but you know, there's reasons why I like to watch every single team that's in the playoffs this year. And the Patriots are one of them, where they find a way to win with players that sometimes get cut from other teams. Doesn't matter. They can lose their starting quarterback, they still do it 3-1. Doesn't matter. So I like to watch greatness happening. Coach Bill Belichick is probably one of the greatest coaches to ever coach a game, so I'm going to look forward to watching him. Along with the Miami Dolphins. Dolphins are getting into the playoffs. I don't think Tannehill's playing, so it's going to be kind of interesting, but don't have any Dolphin fans, but good luck in this playoffs. Going over to the AFC South. Houston Texans, starting Savage. Who knows what's going to happen there? They thought they got their guy in Osweiler. Didn't turn out. Cops think I'm a little nuts, it's all right. AFC North with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I got a lot of Steelers fans. I'm going to give a shout out to RJ Machines out there, Brian and Kurt, diehard Steeler fans. Good luck to you guys. I know we beat you during the season, but you actually have a shot running the table like you always do in the playoffs, so good luck, and I hope you guys do well. And the AFC West, you have my buddy Chuck out there in California. I'm I'm a big Chuck fan. He's a good friend of mine from the Navy. I'm rooting for him. Sad to see that their quarterback is hurt, but the Oakland Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm actually an Andy Reid fan. I like the guy. I've met the guy plenty of times. He's a really stand-up guy. I'm a Jeremy Maclin fan as well. I'm a Nick Foles fan. I believe he's their backup. And I like seeing that Andy Reid bounced back and built himself a winner and a legit contender to go up against the New England Patriots. So, big shout out to you. Going on to the NFC. And I do have to give a shout out to my man, Anthony Molina, from Fort Worth, Texas. Big shout out to you and your Dallas Cowboys. I know you've always been a diehard Cowboys fan, and though I'll never root for the Cowboys, I'm always going to root for good friends of mine. And I hope you're happy with the outcome of this year's playoffs and your young team that has built through the draft, built a solid offensive line, and really laid the building blocks for what success should look like in the NFL. So good luck to you. Good luck to my buddy Harrow and his New York Football Giants. One of the odd teams that can just run the table as well, like you did in 2007 to 2011. Good luck to you guys. Good luck to potentially the Washington Redskins with Deshaun Jackson. Always be remembered here in Philadelphia. Who knows if you're going to come back or not, but good luck to you guys. You guys might get into the playoffs if you get some help, which goes along with the NFC North, Detroit Lions, and the Green Bay Packers. I don't know any Detroit fans, but I do know my buddy Now and Scott. A big shout out from work, and my buddy Brian, big Packers fans. You're another one of those dangerous teams that can just run the table at the right time. You're getting hot at the right time. So you have to get in the playoffs by beating Detroit in the last week. But if you do, no, I don't think anybody wants to play you. Like the Giants and like Pittsburgh. Going over to Atlanta, NFC South, my buddy Rod, down from Georgia. Big Falcons fan. I'm a big fan of Rod, Navy buddy. And potentially the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They need a lot of help, but you know what? It can happen. It happened for us before, I believe in 2008. I got my man, Kenny, Hillsboro 34, YouTube channel, and B Fitz down in Florida. He's a nutcase Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. And last but not least, somebody that always found himself in the Super Bowl running, the Seattle Seahawks, and my buddy Eric from out there in Washington. He currently lives in California, but he's a diehard. And John, two Navy friends. Big shout out to you guys, and I hope you guys do well. You guys can turn up that defense. So there's a lot of contenders out there, a lot of people that have potential to doing something great here in the playoffs. My Eagles aren't one of them, so I'm not going to be sour grapes. I'm going to be happy for my friends that do have a shot, and I'm going to look forward to building in the future. So for everybody that's watched these videos this year, I greatly appreciate all the support, all the love. I wish you guys had a Merry Christmas and a great holiday season. Hope you have a safe, happy New Year, and I look forward to speaking not just about Eagles, but about Philadelphia for the rest of this 2017. And looking for great things to come from my Philadelphia Eagles in the future. Thanks again, here from Philadelphia, and God bless.